Hello, welcome to this presentation about hydrogen fuel cells in Hawaii. This presentation will cover new policies and funding, recent fuel cell installations, planned fuel cell installations, and recent activity by industries and universities regarding fuel cells in Hawaii. Firstly, let's talk about the policies and funding relevant to hydrogen fuel cells in Hawaii. The Alternative Fuel Standard development is a legal article citing that the state of Hawaii is responsible for facilitating the development of alternative fuels and supporting the attainment of a statewide alternative fuel standard. The fuel standard dictates that alternative fuels will make up 15% of highway fuel demand by 2015, 20% by 2020, and 30% by 2030. These fuel sources include, but are not limited to, hydrogen fuel. State agencies are also required to purchase petroleum-eliminating or reducing vehicles, such as hydrogen-fueled automobiles. The main source of funding for Hawaii's renewable fuel cells comes from the Hawaii Renewable Energy Program. Established by the Hawaii Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism, this program's goal is to manage the state's transition to a renewable hydrogen economy. The program seeks to fund demonstration projects, including infrastructure for hydrogen production, storage, and the fueling of vehicles. The program also seeks to provide public education and outreach, as well as promoting Hawaii's hydrogen resources to potential partners and investors. The program's future plans include converting the Big Island into a hydrogen-fueled economy and continually supporting investments in hydrogen infrastructure. Next up, we will explore recent fuel cell installations. Most of Hawaii's hydrogen fuel installations reside at the Hickam Air Force Base, although the Department of Defense has sponsored hydrogen fuel cells in different military bases. So far at Hickam Air Base, demonstration vans, buses, and stations have been put into use. Another installation is the portable hydrogen fuel cell in the Honolulu port. Owned by Young Brothers Limited, this cell will keep tons of diesel fuel out of Hawaii's waters. Next, we'll learn about planned fuel cell installations. As discussed earlier, the Hawaii Renewable Energy Program is in charge of funding many and large hydrogen projects in the future. As also mentioned earlier, the state of Hawaii will continue to strive to create alternative fuel sources in Hawaii. Lastly, we'll learn about Hawaii's industries and universities assisting to make hydrogen fuel available in the future. The Hawaii Hydrogen Initiative, a coalition of 13 companies founded by the gas company and General Motors, and with assistance from the University of Hawaii, plans to develop and create hydrogen technology in the islands. Here we can see a map of planned hydrogen fueling stations on the island of Oahu, as well as a demonstration hydrogen vehicle. However, with their projected 2015 deadline quickly approaching, it seems very unlikely that their deadline will be met. But with high hopes and much technology to still be explored, hopefully one day, Hawaii as a hydrogen paradise will finally be a reality.